When we listen to someone, our mind often begins to speak before the other person finishes. It whispers opinions, memories, and quiet comparisons. This inner voice says, "I agree," or "I disagree," or "I've heard this before." It becomes a wall between us and the one who is speaking. True listening disappears behind that wall. Judgment is not always loud. Sometimes it hides in our posture, our silence, or even the way we breathe. We might nod, yet inside we are already deciding what the other person should have said. We may look calm, but our thoughts are busy defending, correcting, or planning what to say next. In such moments, we are no longer present with the person in front of us. Listening without judgment means being quiet inside, not just outside. It means allowing words to come and go without building a story around them. It is to receive what is said as it is, without the need to change or fix it. When we do this, something gentle happens. We begin to see the person, not just the sound of their words. This kind of listening is rare because it asks for humility. It asks us to set aside the desire to be right, to teach, or to win. But when we listen in this way, even for a short moment, the distance between two hearts becomes smaller. In that space, kindness can arise naturally, without any effort. To listen with openness is like holding a small bird in your hands. If you hold it too tightly, it suffers. If you hold it too loosely, it flies away. True listening rests somewhere in between, gentle, steady, and full of respect. It is not a skill we perform, but a way of being with another person. When someone speaks to you, they are sharing a small piece of their world. It may come with confusion, fear, or hope. If we listen only to the surface of their words, we may miss what their heart is trying to say. But when we give our quiet attention, the meaning beneath the words begins to appear. Sometimes, it is not what they say, but how they say it. The pauses, the sighs, the trembling voice. These small things tell us more than explanations ever could. True listening is not about giving answers. It is about creating a space where another person feels safe to be real. We don't need to fix their pain or offer advice. Our calm presence itself can be a form of comfort. Often, people do not seek solutions. They seek to be seen and accepted. When we offer such listening, we give them a place to rest for a moment, and that rest can heal more than any words. When we practice this gentle art, we find that others open naturally, just as flowers open to the morning light. Nothing is forced, nothing is demanded. There is only presence, and within that presence, a quiet kind of love. Silence is often misunderstood. Many people feel uneasy when a conversation slows down or stops. They rush to fill the quiet with new words, fearing that silence means something is wrong. But silence, when held with care, can be one of the deepest forms of understanding. When we listen in silence, we are saying without words, "I am here with you." It is a presence that does not demand or hurry. It gives the other person space to breathe, to think, and to feel what needs to be felt. In that space, truth can appear by itself, gently and without pressure. Sometimes, what is most important is not ready to be spoken. It waits beneath the surface, shy and fragile. If we keep talking, we may disturb it before it has the courage to rise. But if we remain quiet and patient, that hidden truth may come forward naturally. Silence allows honesty to be born. There is also a silence within ourselves, a calm that listens to both others and our own hearts. When we touch that inner stillness, we no longer need to fill every moment with opinion or explanation. We begin to notice the small details that are often missed, the tone of a voice, the warmth in a gaze, the tenderness in a pause. These are the places where real understanding lives, Listening through silence is not empty. It is full of presence, care, and acceptance. In such silence, both people are heard, and both are healed, even without a single word spoken. There are moments when words become too small for what the heart feels. In those moments, silence speaks more clearly than any sentence could. When we listen without judgment and with gentle attention, we begin to sense what is behind the words, the quiet truth that cannot be described but can be felt. Sometimes someone shares a story of loss or pain. We might want to respond with comfort or wisdom, but words may only touch the surface. A simple nod, a soft gaze, or a slow breath together can say far more than advice. When we sit in that shared quiet, we are telling them, "You are not alone." No teaching or philosophy can replace this kind of presence. Listening in this way is not passive. It is alive, awake, and deeply connected. We feel the rhythm of another person's heart without trying to change it. This kind of listening does not ask for results. It trusts that understanding grows naturally, like water finding its way through stone. Over time, this silent connection can heal wounds that conversation could never reach. When words are not needed, we return to something very simple, being human together. There is no effort to impress or to prove. There is just the shared awareness of being alive, here and now. And in that quiet meeting, we may find peace not only with others, but also with ourselves. To listen without judgment is not only a gift to others, it is also a gift to ourselves. Each time we listen with an open heart, something within us becomes softer. We begin to see that everyone carries their own joys and burdens, their own silent hopes. The world starts to feel a little less divided, a little more human. Listening in this way is a quiet practice. It does not happen all at once. Some days we forget. Some days our own thoughts are too loud. But even then, the wish to listen kindly is enough to begin again. Each moment gives us another chance to return to that gentle space where understanding can grow. When we listen without trying to change, fix, or judge, we discover a deep peace that words cannot name. This peace is not distant or mysterious. It is already within us, waiting to be noticed. It appears each time we meet another person with patience and care. Before I end, I wish to express my heartfelt gratitude. Thank you to everyone who has watched these talks, to those who have given kind comments, and to those who support this channel through likes, memberships, and super thanks. Your presence in any form means more than I can say. It allows these reflections to continue and to reach others who may need a moment of stillness. May your days be gentle. May your listening be soft and open. And may peace quietly find its home in your heart.